Write a query to get the order ID, customer's name, grand absolute profit / loss of each order, and the name of the employee who added each order. See below the expected first 4 rows. This is not different from the immediate challenge we just treated. The only difference is here. Let's see. If you look at this place, look at what we did here. We multiply, then we format. This is the solution for this current one. You can see what we have done here now is we want to get the absolute profit or loss. That's the only difference between the two. What is the meaning of that? If you're a business per se, if you go to the market, assume you buy an apple, just only one quantity, and you bought this apple $1. Assume you sold this one apple, you sold it at what? $2. You agree with me that your profit is $1. Okay. What if you bought this apple, this same apple, you bought it $2 and you sold it just $1? You agree with me that what? You made the loss of what? $1. And this will come as negative. Like for instance, this product ID 1, I bought it at $18. Okay. And when I sold it, let me go to other details to see. I bought it at $18. Let me see how much I sold it. You see, $18. I sold this one for 3.4. That is loss. A lot of losses here. This one I sold it exactly the amount I bought it. You see, exactly the amount I bought it, $80. That is what you got. Other what? Other details. For number 1, that's what you got. Other products, for number 1, I bought it 18. So there were losses. There's no gain. But what I want to get now is that I will remove this absolute. Let me run it to show you something. See, I'm having negative values for these first 4. That means all were sold at loss. What I should do now is to add them together to know the total loss. But the question says we need the absolute what? Amount. And the absolute is where there is no negative. So if I apply this absolute on this now, do you see? That negative was disappeared. That's what the question is saying. That what? We should calculate what? The grand absolute profit or loss. We don't want to know whether it's loss now or profit. But if I said calculate the loss, then I will not put anything like absolute or profit, nothing like that. Now, you can do anything you want to do, depends on what you're analyzing. For me, this is what I want to gain. I want to show you how to use the absolute function. That is the purpose of this question, along with other function and the join. Now, let's go back here to see what we have done. Or let's first of all come to this place. If you come here now, this is what we are added to our previous challenge. So we have this in the picture, this in the picture, this guy is in the picture, and this guy is picture plus this guy. So we start by saying this is the order ID, the customer name, the calculation which I've actually explained, then the employee. They are coming from how many tables? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables. So all the join is very easy, because if you come to this place now, this skeletal work I've done, see, it's very useful. Everything will be what going on here. Customer be involved, including what? This. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If you are able to bring this out of any schema, you don't have problem with any type of join you want to do. That is the purpose of this. When you have any schema, irrespective of how complex and complicated the schema is, just trying to bring this out of the schema, then to join will become very easy. So when I'm joining between employees table and others table, I know what the ID I'm going to use is for employee ID. When I'm joining between others and other details, the ID I'm going to use is what? Other ID. When I'm joining between other details and products, it will come from what? Products. Between customers and others, come from what? Customers. And if you follow everything, they were all done like that. Can what? Check it up. Then we did what? Which I've actually explained in the previous challenge. Then we do this, we limit it. If we don't limit it, we're going to have very large 830 rows. So large, so we just limited it to 4. When you run it now, you have this. If you check this, we have this. And if you copy this to this place, you have this. Hope this was well explained and you understand what we are doing. Thank you for viewing.